Welcome back, everyone. Back for more of that metaphor. And I don't remember what we're doing. Meet with Rella at the church. Is this the, I guess we're just going to the church? I don't really remember why we're going here. Yo.
Let's go.
Rella's inside. Let's go. Also, be sure to like and subscribe if you're watching this. Please. Pause the video, like it, subscribe, and we'll be good to go.
With you in a moment.
There she is. There's our girl.
How can I help you? Juna, long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
That's correct.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister. Adopted sister, that is.
Oh, they're not even
Her
related.
family took me in,
Doesn't count.
though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden in Tilbrile Haven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts father's efforts to shame, eh?
Who's their father?
Ugh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Yeah, what do we got? Oh, yeah, the formula.
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell. Popularly known as a curse.
Oh, we already know that.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed,
Former
that is the
knight.
formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on.
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As his royal guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Then surely the man who penned this was Luis.
Correct.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Louise. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Oh, Rella.
Ah, but I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Juani Cygnus, and my life is...
Juani, it's not even Juna.
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh, you didn't have to put it like that.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are enduring. As long as the magic's source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula
What?
isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What?
I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing?
I'll allow it.
You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
Of course. I'll do what I can.
Thank you. She can be reckless sometimes. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
Gotta cut his head off.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
So we gotta level up our party?
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the gauntlet runner.
Yeah, let's go traveling around.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people.
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, milady.
You can go bathe in the back of the ship.
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow. By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Nurse?
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's Skyrunner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitation.
You literally have wings. Shouldn't you be able to fly?
But then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any ballet point at all to my flight theory, what? A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though, and got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence, when they told me I was to be demoted.
Demoted from what?
I didn't know.
Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the gauntlet runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. And here I sit moping, And the way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies. It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it my way.
So are there gonna be a map portion in the sky? You can change or add party members to your party from the party option in the main menu. Press X and form a group of up to 4. Okay.
So,
Rest up for tomorrow? Should we just go into bed? Ooh, there we go. Cursed Love Ballad. What does this do? Restores 100 MP and cures Hex for all allies.
Really?
Oh. Fine. Can we... Maybe not now. They're really trying to force me to sleep. So how do we make a party?
Now.
Oh, does this mean Heismay's out? Oh, okay. They expect me to get rid of Heismay? Damn. Alright. Guess we go to sleep. Wait.
Got it.
I always gotta hit this stuff up.
All right. Right. Oh.
Now let's go to bed.
Sure.
Good night.
We're gonna get to read the book with Juna. Called it.
Oh, good. You're still awake. What's the matter?
Can't sleep?
Well, that is rather the problem. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission.
Get rid of the keys? I want to keep
You
the
know-
keys.
I'm a bit surprised. I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out I wasn't. Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. I didn't realize how exhausted I am, and you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you.
Is everyone just sleeping right next to us while we're talking right now?
You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time to time. What's it like? Can I read a bit of it?
Yeah. Come on into my little bedroom. We can read it.
The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. How inspiring.
That could be you, Juna, with your
It's hard
song.
to imagine that a single song could be so influential. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts. No matter their status or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless. Just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable. This form. It's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire. Or not. No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely, but you should always have the freedom to.
That means she's like wearing a wig?
If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs. no matter what happens.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
14th. Ooh.
Now,
Get the new
prepare to
challenge.
hear the race's next challenge. Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound. To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others will be disqualified.
Am I ranked 20?
I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we? In first place, the undisputed winner, bane of sea monsters and savior of the people, our very own Sanctifex Forden! And the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the warrior monk captain, Master Guido! Furthermore,
in the end,
Where am I?
everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos. A return to normalcy.
Ha!
It's not true.
Normalcy. Funny how it's
Gotta
only
get away
the
from the
rich
church.
who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction. But we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since the exhibition. The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress Joanna. Valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young elder.
Right! Wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man, where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over a tiny human head.
He's dead.
Oh, right, that Gladel or something. No sign of him, probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
So it really was all talk then?
He got choked out.
A disgrace to the Rusum, hiding his inadequacy behind Luis's authority.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've a rising
Oh,
star
Katharina.
by the name of Katharina. Some big ideas, that girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now, here's a surprise. We've got a Mustari candidate still in the running. And my sources say they hail from, well, Verga Island.
A pagan
Is that an important place?
But they're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody could compare to Lord Milo.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. We're just about ready to announce the next leg of the race.
You didn't announce anywhere near 20 people. Oh, is this all 20?
And that's the bell. Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second round of the tournament for the throne. First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand.
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge. This time, the task for the candidates is recovering and offering a divine relic!
What? A relic?
Haven't I already found some before? Is that what I'm giving to Neuros?
We're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this. So, we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable
Juna.
voice.
Sing for me,
To tell us
Juna.
more, please welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress, the lovely Lady Juna!
That's like their same outfit when she's in her
Her sudden obligation revealed, I
archetype
suppose.
form.
Chosen heroes! Your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montaria. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch
Where's
gods.
Godot?
But their rituals are unstable, and their relics just primitive magic tools.
Is that him in the white with that little staff?
It is time
Oh,
we
there he
put
is.
an
Never mind.
end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of sanctism, Altaberry Heights, in Montario. Please deliver them to their rightful place in God's hand. May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
Thank you. Appreciate the kind words.
What a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks at your heart.
Focus, Iceland.
By the deadline of the second round, Altaberry will begin the festivities for the autumnal Montario Saints' Day. This two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day proper. And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collection of the pagan relics.
It doesn't seem like a good idea.
Songstress Juna will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss this, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the Tournament for the Throne begin!
Here we go.
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder. They would steal our very culture.
That guy's
candidate's a
pissed.
Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
What new low?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Altaberry. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Oh, my shoulder hurts.
What's up, Juna?
I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him. Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
All right, thanks for letting us know.
Looks like our first job's come in.
These men have me running all over. We're back, Lord Luis.
It never leaves that pose.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladell incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival? Good on ya!
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread. That he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with the god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it by force. The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hand. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
What are you planning to do?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated?
Oh, you're gonna
I will
kill
give
him.
Forden his death.
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders. Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodius.
Dracodios. The Draco implies something to do with dragons?
Finally, we're gonna get some dragons in our life.
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saint's Day, and bring it to me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance, nor for them, should they fail.
I've already killed a dragon, dude.
I'll go along
I'm ready
and
for
keep an
this.
eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
You certainly are attached to them, aren't you?
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
So, my lord, where can we find this fancy lance?
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight.
Can't tell me anything?
May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
All right.
Search for clues about the divine lance. That's all you're giving me? What is this?
All right then.
Any quests show up? Little things I could do? Probably not. Can I not like go anywhere?
Well met, eh? Wonderful.
Am I supposed to just like leave?
Now, where was I?
Let's go talk to Moore. It's been a while. Probably misses me.
Would you look at this?
Special experiment to enhance its potential to the highest level. Yeah.
Fascinating.
Oh, that's what all those mask pieces I've been getting for are probably.
Do make yourself at home.
Okay. Adept seeker skills. Ah. Has a resistance to ice and a weakness to pierce. Masked dancer only. Okay.
What would you care to know?
This one.
This right here. All right. Please. What would you care to know?
That's it.
Here, kitty.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. You'll come again.
I'll come again when you got something good for me. So where am I even supposed to go? Am I supposed to go to the runner, probably?
Lovely.
Wonderful.
Can I fast travel to the runner? This guy?
No.
Hey,
What do you mean, more information? I just gotta talk to everyone, or what?
What am I gonna do?
Do you guys have information for me?
Dear me.
wait a second.
What do you think you're playing at?
Okay, he's telling me I gotta talk to everyone.
Let's see.
Okay, so we should go in the tavern. Is that what he's telling me? Oh, now the little indicator pops up too. I guess that would have been the normal thing to do to go to the tavern. Who wants to talk to me?
Hey, I beg your pardon, but... Hey, listen. Huh?
Okay, so
Okay.
Hey, listen.
I'm just...
Let's get on the boat. We can follow him to wherever he's going. Oh, hello.
hey.
You see,
Then
Wonderful. Oi! Oi!
Merchant's Bazaar.
Right then.
What is it?
did you hear?
All right, where's the big guy at?
Wonderful.
Oh, is the betting stuff still here?
But that...
Did I make that bet?
Now what am I to do?
Stop!
Hang on.
Give me my Meg, please.
Isn't that? Look at that.
Where's the tiny little face? I don't see it.
Besides,
1800.
yep.
Now what am I to do?
There he is.
Well
Whoa.
met, eh?
Check.
He's so pissed.
I can't believe this. He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn him. And damn his crown theocracy.
He's in quite a state.
What are those pants
Though I
he's
can hardly
wearing?
blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
Ask about his pants.
Why don't we team up?
What? Really? The enemy of my enemy is my friend? Nah, I'll pass, thanks.
I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said my studies, at least.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling.
Oh, wow.
I've seen abuse of powers
Getting a little bit of
and I'd rather not see it again.
peek into her backstory there. What's the Mage Academy?
Bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Draco Dios.
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure. The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps.
The World Tree?
On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
An island across the ocean. You mean Verga Island? Tis a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land where sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni.
What's up,
Take
Edeni?
my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
What do you mean?
No ship would carry you there, among the first of many reasons. Even so, it's no place for an outsider. It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
We just gotta kill the dragon, then we'll get the lance.
Well, sounds like Draco Dios is on Verga Island somewhere.
Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true. His words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montario.
Isn't that where we're going?
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's ballywell conquer this inland sea ourselves.
Do we got our gauntlet flyer ready to go?
Don't worry, chums. I'm on the job.
You
These
worried about
two.
Lady Juna. Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gladel mess. You really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you. You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
We don't have to let them come, right? Oh, it's seafaring now?
What the?
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Quite right.
How'd you do that in one night?
Hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree. I had his run all to myself. And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
But why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
Island Schmeiland, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Montario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
Huh. The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot? You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right! Eurus, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell
Oh,
me you're making a
Fidelio.
trip in that.
We are.
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
Rather. We're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Not unlike a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
Please give me actual control of the ship in the scene we can
This is a fine mess.
sail
I was
around.
expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
They probably still suspect us.
I agree. We definitely crossed a line with the whole Bladel incident.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials, make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
I'm ready now. Let's go. Get this story progressing. Can I do anything?
All right then.
Well met, eh?
Let's just go.
Ready to depart?
Oh wow, that's really far away.
The island is this spot right here. Wonder how many days away it is. Oh.
4 days. All right.
Ha-ha! Tally-ho then!
Hopefully we can progress Juna's relationship a little bit.
Tis actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master at the helm, my dear.
Verga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it. So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations are even on the table.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill them and take it.
Nothing else works, yeah?
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Hey, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ugh, give it a rest. Are we there yet?
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
Are they cats or dogs? Looks like the shorter one's a dog and the bigger one's a cat.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your ears on this! The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island on a gauntlet runner to...
Is he all right? They say the waters are clear amongst us now.
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try plowing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
But Verga Island's infamous people, treacherous. Even the crown theocracy struggled with them for years, so how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
The gauntlet runner takes to the water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Furga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
We're gonna become allies after spending all this time together.
Nira speaking.
Oh. Ooh. I want to go fishing.
Seriously.
Oh.
We should probably go fishing.
Okay, so... Got a second?
God, her hair is so long. Love that she's just like cheering me on. All right, let's go to the top deck and do some fishing.
Speaking of,
Hi's May.
Oh, jeez. Understood.
The truth is,
Oh yeah, I got a lot of bait. Let's do some worms. Is this gonna be a mini game, or are we just automatically gonna get something?
the fight is on.
What are we getting?
A fearsome one.
Got a limp goldfish and the queen's honey jar.
Here we go. Then
As the sun dips below the horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface, the gauntlet runner reaches the shore. Lurking below the surface, in the black and fathomless deep, are the eager eyes of predatory hunters. But the party, safe inside the gauntlet runner, relaxes from the burdens of their voyage, gazing out over calm waters.
All these people are like the imagination.
Quite.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's me. Sure. Get that imagination up.
yeah.
But...
All right.
Oh, geez. That was a lot.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, goodness.
Sure.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. Day is it the 15th?
Got it.
Means we can get some luck, I think. A day divisible by 5.
All right. Oh.
Hey. Cook anything new with the fish I got? No. Oh, this is the wrong side. I'm gonna read this book, see if it tells me. Northwest? What's the point of it telling me that? So we just can't get the next one yet? Oh, I love that you guys are hanging out. That's good for you. I don't think I need more courage. Where's Juna at? She's literally not here.
All right then.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, we can see that. Look out there, you can see those little spirits.
Understood.
The truth is, then the fight is on. A fearsome war.
Lord of the Lake and Queens of Honey Jar. Queen's Honey Jar.
Here we go. Then
Wish we got stats for fishing. That'd be nice.
Come look at this.
The Gauntlet Runner halts at a sandy hollow.
Oh, this is one of the special locations.
From the sea, the towering seawall. It is not an island or a reef, but a mass of sand expanding below sea level. There is no sign of a water flow. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail, but here it is especially evident. The surface drops as though it were gouged out. Still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular. Monsters roam the deep, and tales of people being dragged below are not uncommon.
Well, let's go check it out. That's cool.
Incredible!
Well.
Oi.
That...
Huh?
Enough.
Huh.
That is well. I see.
Let's go.
Oh, and we get wisdom. We need more tolerance though. Get that up to level 3.
Here.
Oh yeah, we probably have a couple drawings we can show to Maria as well.
the water sparkling
I haven't seen her in a while.
begins to lose the light shimmer, the gauntlet runner reaches the calm surface of the reef. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
And it's storming out. Into a battle?
Terrible rain. Twill be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
It's doing better than me at least. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo, I'll go sneak a look outside.
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest. Bloody Parapus. Almost makes one envy them.
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the Parapus. They
Why
both
not?
had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times.
Sounds like they're gonna become party members.
One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Juna.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Ujeef is in no position to speak ill of the Paripus?
What? No, I didn't mean.
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about?
Everyone's life stories, I suppose.
Indeed. Talking about how I dislike the Paripus.
You and the rest of the world. Or do you think you're special?
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with them? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glottel was on the level.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me yet. Still, I had to make sure, see for myself whether Lady Juna is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
Well, she's not. Sorry to break it to you. She's on my side.
Something's out there! Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck, quick!
Good. Let's do some battling.
What's happening?
Our prep.
Ooh, cutscene.
What is that thing?
Is Fidelio is he gonna get killed or what?
The hell are you doing? This is supposed to be you helping those in need, right, Del?
No! Hurry!
You alright?
See that crown it was holding? One of his tentacles?
You realize this changes nothing. We're still...
Is that a human?
Oh, it's a human.
Don't charge straight at it. We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Don't get used to it.
What is Fidelio's weapon?
Come on over there!
Now's our chance!
We gonna fight it now? Yeah.
We'll slice up some more of the bastard's legs, stick to the body, and take out what limbs you can. I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
If this keeps up, the runner's wrecked!
Change your party in battle. Press L1 to access the order view, then select party. Switching members consumes 1 turn icon. Okay. I don't think I wanna.
Looks like we can't brute force through this power.
I shall rule the. Are you prepared? Let's get on with it.
God, I feel like
royal power within.
Troll, you gotta aim.
You missed.
Observe the enemy. Oh, power of heroes! Pierce through them!
What the? Jesus. What kind of like attack is that?
If we can take out some legs,
won't hold back.
that'll mean less attack.
He's gotta be weak. He's not weak to electric.
Soon enough. Now for a grand maneuver. This is just what I need. Gale! Restricted.
I shall fight as
That
the
should
noble
make
I
things a
am.
little easier on us.
How do I turn? L1. Party. Give me
I'll withdraw for the moment.
By the sworn oath of night. Magic night! Healing up.
Quite a boon.
I knew you'd help. Let's set it up.
I'll lend a hand myself.
What is he weak to?
Come on.
What are these? High chance of one hit killing all enemies.
I think not. I call upon a royal soul. Howling wind.
What are these?
Witness our strength.
God killer.
I'll use what I must. Some dark formidable indeed.
Only a flesh wound.
When did my stats get changed?
For all that we strive for! Oh, mystic curse! Success!
I'll show you the essence of truth. We'll do this together.
Give it all you've got. Don't underestimate. This is just what I need.
What's Art of Dance? Oh.
Burn! Sorry, my mistake.
Is that all?
Random strike. That random strike is ridiculous.
You all hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing duty?
Now accept your fate. Commendable bearing.
No. With blade in hand! Are you alright?
My thanks.
Thanks.
Juna,
I'll
are you
show
okay?
you the essence of truth.
You look like you're about to drop.
Come forth, royal soul. Roar! How's that?
It's too early for my exit. I'll go with this.
You're good. Stop crying. Leg? Did I mess up?
Assassin! Rancor!
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Comrade, lend me your strength.
I'll lend a hand myself. Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Oh, so its face is weak to electric.
You would? You hit their weakness. I've got just the your opening, Captain. Gale!
Assassin! Some darker arts.
Not yet. Someone heal her. Allies, together! Get after it, love. Hulkenberg got them right in their
Let's
weak
stay
spot.
calm. We'll do this together.
Get him! You hit their weakness. This'll be over soon. That's your opening, Captain. The royal soul. The away to let this sit.
Face me! Rancor!
By the magic knight! I'll run you still standing, I
It's
see.
okay. We can do this.
Hmm.
I won't hold back. Lightning, push through.
Razorback!
Okay. Yeah, I feel like I just need to be attacking his head at this point.
Behold this power. Now for a grand maneuver.
Like, I don't need to give him a one-time weakness. That doesn't make...
Raging fire!
Being assassin! Some darker arts.
By the swan, oh, join with me!
I'll lend a hand myself. Hulkenberg got them right in their
Let's
weak
work
spot.
together.
Give it all you've got. You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
What?
Razorback! Watch out!
Oh, I'm about to get my ass kicked right now.
This is...
Oh, nice. That was clutch. Very good.
Highsmay's been sickened. Cover him. Behold this power like that. Juna got hit with a malady.
Assassin!
Her abilities are way down.
Rancor!
Is everyone all right? Behold! We stand together!
Oh.
Not this skill. Let justice prevail! As the point of a sword!
It's okay. We can come forth. Royal soul. Roar!
There we go. Yeah, I didn't need to waste time attacking the legs for so long. Sabara's sucker.
Satisfactory.
Yeah, I don't know how much I like Juna.
I shall rise to the occasion.
I shall strive to use this power.
Tremble before me.
A new ability.
What do we get? Formation of Vigor. Moves allies to the front row and increases their attack by 2 ranks for 3 turns. That's not too bad. I noticed Fidelio and Basilio did nothing there.
We overcame it somehow.
I can't believe this. There are still monsters out here. Forden lied. He lied to everybody.
Either he lied, or he didn't know. Maybe the humans are spreading faster than anyone expected.
Oh, first time we've seen you lot really cut loose. That sure was magic, even with no igniters. Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans. And you can do it too, Lady Juna.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love. But we'd never have gotten through this without you two helping us. Thank you.
Of course, my lady.
You too, Fidelio.
They didn't do anything.
Wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Wait, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
Are we sinking?
We're dipping awfully low. Getting a bit soggy in here, chums.
Hold on, we're sinking. You've got to be kidding.
Bail the water. You two, help us.
What? You can't just order us. Oh, this bloody rust bucket.
Is the boat actually gonna sink? Are we gonna be stranded?
Marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
You're right.
Been relaxing for the last couple days.
Come on.
Oh, talk to everyone then? Hello?
Sam.
Oh. Can I do that for like everyone?
Oh, got a second?
Yeah, we're talking to Juna. Need to spend more time with her.
Is
He's in the other room.
well,
Got it.
yeah. But hey!
Leave it to me.
Huh? Look at this.
What are you giving me? Aeon's Pearl Ring. What is that?
Bye.
Cool, I guess.
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness, the Gauntlet Runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its whims.
Islet Camp?
What to pick?
Do other people want to open up?
All right.
What else we got? I don't need to get up imagination more, do I? We're already at 3. Tolerance would be best. Is Hazme up here? He is. Why is everyone imagination? Everyone's imagination.
Yep.
I kind of want to bathe in the back. See if I have any things I can use. Wish you, they don't let you check beforehand if you have any of this stuff. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay. Rainbow Bath Blossom. We're using that. Look at that. Everything's up by 2. Perfect. Cool, cool.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Are we there now? Forden.
Luis has sent an emissary to Verga Island.
As reported by a crier. It's the elder boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
So he stands with Luis then. No doubt he seeks Dracodius.
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach. Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them.
Don't underestimate us.
Your Eminence?
Merely a passing thought.
Let him chase the lance. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountain.
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble servant.
God, we gotta get Glado out of here. He's lame.
Oh-ho.
Then...
Narrowly escaping the threat of the sea monster, the party rides the currents of the inland sea to their destination, Verga Island. Verga is a word given to the island by the mainland.
Uncivilized.
Uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict. As though it knows it is unwelcome, the Gauntlet Runner glides silently onto the island's less populated rear shore.
Alright, we made it to the new area.
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
All my ear fur is stuck together.
Do we really have to go this way? There was a beautiful beach just over there.
Chin up now, milady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind him, see?
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise. Honestly.
It's at least true that coming at them head-on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides. The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance hunt, what?
Who's there?
Why does he end it saying what?
Are you from the outside?
What's wrong?
Someone's talking to me.
I thought I heard a voice.
A voice?
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
So, how do we find this lance?
Ideally, we'd blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky. Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
We gotta get those helmets and put them on.
Sounds like a right hassle. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
Fair point. How long can we actually stay on this island?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altabury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
The sooner we're out of here, the better.
Is that a long time from now? Is that like 20 days?
Hey, does this place look familiar to you?
We may be a bit lost.
You're kidding! We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken island! This is a disaster! Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit! And these weird bugs. I've had enough!
What I give for a snack and a cold tub to dunk me head in.
Need you voice every little complaint? You are not the only ones enduring this trek.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring of some kind.
What? Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose. We might as well, if we're lost.
Yeah, these guys are wearing the worst clothes possible for this climate. They're all in like full like suits.
Whoa!
This looks cool though.
It's drinkable. Much clearer than the capital's water too.
Oh, brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt off me.
Who are you? Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the Dragon God.
What?
Is something amiss?
I'm imagining things.
Who is that?
Could it be a villager?
She got 3 eyes.
Priestess!
Hey, Del, let's go.
Mainlanders! You're not of this island!
Wait, listen!
Seize them!
Behave yourselves. Now, you're a candidate for the throne, are you not?
That's correct.
Here to steal Dracodios, no doubt. And not content with that, you befouled the priestess's cleansing pool. We need hear nothing further. You shall all be executed.
Fastest trial I've had.
Calm down. First off, you can't kill a candidate. Have you not heard of the king's magic?
You beg for your life in vain, wretch.
Hail, I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out either way.
What do we do now?
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Nearest.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
We can work with that. Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out instead of counting on them to save us.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they weren't, gentle.
Oh, this is the town crier? Whatever his name is? Basalt? Baslum?
Fancy
Batlin?
meeting you here.
What's up, buddy?
You're that Sanctus crier.
I was hoping the word of the Crown Theocracy might be worth something here.
How did he
Turns
get here,
out they
though?
prefer chains to questions.
How did he get here before us?
But why are you here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters of Verga Island, so I naturally had to follow.
How did you get here before us?
I thought stowing away on that Mustari candidate ship might get me safely
Oh.
on the island, and, well...
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous. Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is. For now, we may as well be patient. You'll have your opening soon enough. The people here, well, you'll find they aren't as monolithic as they'd like.
Have you heard?
Why do they all
The
have,
Sanctus Church has
like,
ordered its adherents to seize
helmets
all
on?
divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the Dragon God's wrath.
Don't be alarmed, everyone.
Oh,
Please remain calm.
Adini. Okay, so they all have 3 eyes.
Master Adeni, there are trespassers upon our island, from ships other than the trade vessels. But we have already captured them. Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios. Until now, the Church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume they are making their move.
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is beneath them.
That damned Borden. He's not just after our relics. He would silence us forever.
Master Adeni, put them to death! Let us see justice served!
Wait! Our captives have done nothing to hurt any of the islanders.
Why do you hesitate?
If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed. Our livestock are all maddened by disease, our seas are infested with grotesque horrors, and now even our fields lie dead and fallow. The dragon god must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath. It has been our way since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the dragon god that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teaching.
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice, of sacrifice.
Master Adeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home.
Is he no longer a candidate?
Accepted that our traditions are the only way because of your indecision. Because you faltered in your faith to the dragon god, your father and mother both.
I will have silence.
Master Adeni, please. The sacrifice. We cannot simply suffer in silence.
My brother.
Oh, it's her.
Fear. I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Yufa.
Yufa?
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be as an offering to the dragon god. Indeed,
Where's your helmet?
It brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved, I will gladly give my life for it.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
This will surely appease the dragon god. You are our last hope. Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Dracodios rests.
Alright, so now we know.
The Dragon Temple? Sounds like that's where we'll find our lands.
I did a bit of reading on Virgo.
How are they just standing right there? Someone has to see him.
It's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited. And one of them islands is nothing but a massive temple.
Not another soul on them? Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Come on, Del, we can't leave him high and dry. The fair lady Juna likes him, don't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going in they might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right? I've got all this under control. Oh.
Hey, Del.
What's
You're
up?
not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
I'm fine.
You got grabbed by his tentacle, you're fine.
Shadowy business, all this.
You're not even hurt. About to get rescued?
Lady Juna. Let's get those bindings off. Easy does it now. Calm down, you amateurs.
There's just a hole in the ceiling.
Thanks. I'd hoped you'd come back for us.
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Del!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still leave him to die. I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation.
Ugh. Better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying, and you talk too much.
Haha, yeah, I get that a lot. Funny thing though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in, and I'm quite beside myself here.
We could just shut him up permanently.
No, Del. We don't want to leave a mess. If things get dicey, we've got some meat shields at the least, eh? Gonna need all the manpower we can get if we want that lance.
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that.
The dragon
Turns
god's
out
protecting
this
it.
dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought, and more bent out of shape.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
So we're to face a dragon? Well...
Oh, fine, I get it. Just give me a second. Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this.
I'm not a kid.
Nice to be back on the team.
You're completely mental, you know that. Just don't drag us down. Fine, just get over here and I'll let you loose. Oh, you're going last.
What if Batlin becomes one of our party members?
The size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too, goes by Edeni or something.
Edeni? Was he not the Mustari candidate we met before? I'd no idea he was this island's ruler.
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister?
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
Is that true?
No, it's not.
Just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Draco Dios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world? Or is all that below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what needs to be done.
Huh, fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality that measures them.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix their...
No, we gotta fix them though. That's how we're ultimately gonna get the lance. That's how video games work.
Wild and uncivilized, but it's like seeing sanctism reflected in a mirror. We'll get the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough. We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need, no exceptions. Right, my friend?
Yeah, of course.
That settles it.
Indeed. 'Tis the path we've chosen. Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple island.
Alright, let's go back. Chill out, Fidelio.
Go on. Give them a chance.
Oh, it's him. What happened?
Please, help my sister.
Wait, he's...
Please help. My sister, Yufa. The temple, full of Makla.
Pull yourself together, man.
So we got a dungeon to take care of.
He's barely breathing.
Did he just say Magla? I wonder what happened.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, 'tis too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
What, are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that damned place.
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
What are you talking about? We already know where the lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me because you're my bodyguards, right?
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance, you know I'll have to take the lance. Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Luis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Neurus what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
Getting a bit
Oh, you're
messy,
just
this.
being a bit over
Not that I
dramatic,
mind.
Stroll.
Consider the favor returned. The gauntlet runner's just further down, right?
Right. We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
Yeah, those pants are crazy.
Where am I?
Chief!
I'm still alive.
You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief, what happened? Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was
How did
thick
you
with
make it
magla.
back from the temple?
Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
You mean the melancholia set in?
They made short work of our guards. Yufa and I were separated. I was the only one who fled to the sea.
My word. Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't act, the ritual...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their death.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lance, and such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Tough choice, Adeni.
Please, bring her home. When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yufa escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered. That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please, save her from the curse we've placed on her.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader. Leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
It'll be dangerous.
Well, nothing new for us there.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
So be it.
What? That is the very symbol of our faith!
If they've the strength to overcome the Templars' trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them. It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
But they're not like us. They're outsiders.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They are people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Yeah, this old lady needs to chill out.
It'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left. She could survive for even 4 weeks.
4 weeks, that's convenient.
She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please, save Yufa.
Well, glad we talked our way out of being thrown back in a cell. This place is rather cozy, especially compared to a prison.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
Wait, weren't you staying in Brilhaven? What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning. The public has to recognize him as the rightful king too.
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check too.
All done with negotiations, are you?
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
Our job's to get the lance. I assume that hasn't changed? Then nothing else matters.
You guys gonna join our party yet?
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic, Dracodios. And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were here for the land.
According to Edeni, the Lance's actual place in the temple is a close guarded secret, known only to the priestess herself.
Never simple, is it?
We've got two problems to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters, and lots of them. And secondly, there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an actual living, and therefore angry, dragon.
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us. But we'd better make sure we don't lose if we do.
And be quick about it, yeah? If you miss your deadline, Lord Luis will assume you're all traitors.
That puts our deadline in 17 days. Beyond that,
plenty
we can't
of
say
time.
The priestess would survive.
Your pardon? You all, you're going to save Priestess Yufa?
That's the plan, big guy.
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice. To see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
It's a strange irony.
Mhm.
We came only for the lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save a life.
Oddly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you. You have a knack for opening doors others have closed.
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild and captured by soldiers really takes it out of you.
Alright, I'm finally done with all the cutscenes and story exposition. Could actually play the game now. We've had like nothing but cutscenes for this entire episode.
We gotta prep.
Okay. Well, this is a good spot to end the episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like and subscribe if you're still watching the video, and I'll catch you in the next episode.